early for Subscriber Sunday or Bigfoot Top Topics when we have a guest, because I don't want to call it Sub Sunday when we have a guest, because I can't really properly always respond to you. So that's why I kind of been switching it up. But clearly I'm solo today. Normally we do this about 3 hours later. I know I didn't announce this, so I apologize. But if you can get here, you can get here. If not, you might catch it later. It's more better if you're here, obviously, because that's what it's for. But tomorrow is going to be a really early day. We're going to be out with two other guys. Rob is going to be out again, obviously. He's been doing Mondays with me. And Montauk is Strange is his channel. The other fella that's going to be out there with us. So, hey, my love. If you guys haven't been to Montauk is Strange yet, go check that channel out. He's been doing stuff from the past, like in the 90s, out at Camp Hero, and present day stuff too. So, hey Sharon, good to see you all. I know the timing's very off right now, but I apologize, guys, but I gotta be up so early because we have, like, Sarah and I have stuff to do, like, early in the day for the most part, so I still need time to get back and get cleaned up and stuff. So I'm gonna have to go out very, very, very early, but it's gonna be beneficial too, because that's kind of what you want to do in a location like that. So we're gonna go back to the same spot again. I probably shouldn't put it out there, but whatever, I kind of just did. So let me see if I got the chat up there the right way. Top chat. Okay, I need live chat. So I hope you guys all had a good day. You bum, I'm here, drunk but present. No, it's all good. Wouldn't have it any other way, bro. Enjoy yourself. Sunday, you should enjoy yourself. I can't drink. I can't do anything. But I have addiction issues, so I take shit too far, you know. But God bless. For those of you who could pick up a drink or put it down, good for you. Enjoy it for me too. So we're not gonna hang out long. I mean, I say that every time, but I don't expect a lot of people to be here. It's a really odd time. Yeah, but whatever. We'll see where it goes. I'm using YouTube again, and it's wild crazy. Like, it's so slow. Like, it's not slow, but the chat disappears. It's mad annoying. Anyway, here comes Gunner. So you guys know how this goes. However you wanna do it. You got any questions, any interest, intrigues, whatever you want to talk about. You know, I don't want to go and take it in any direction and start leading it a way that you don't want it to go. So, Mike, you've been getting some good stuff, man. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Well, it's a lot better when you guys enjoy it, because that's the whole purpose of sharing, right? You know what I mean? Sharing. But it is the whole purpose of sharing is to, you know, I mean, that's why I never understand the channels that don't interact. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they don't want to hear what people say, or, you know what I'm saying? Why even put it out there? There's really no point otherwise. Yeah, I got a question. Is Bubba and family safe overall? So that's interesting you asked that, bro, because I tangle with that shit a lot. Like, I tangle with it a lot, but they've convinced me over and over and over again that they are safe. Yes. I still go through lengths to try and protect location, at least while I'm there. You know what I mean? at least while I'm there, I'll try to offset posts. You know what I mean, like posting and stuff. If it's a place where it's noticeable where I was, just so hopefully they're not there again. Like if somebody decided to go look for them or whatever. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I've seen them ghost, bro. I've seen Bubba, like I've seen Bubba from 10 feet away, bro, and then ghost right off. I mean, right. Him and the whole family ghost right over about 500 yards. Just literally. Like, how did he do it? That's it's the beauty of it. But yeah, they're safe, man. Very safe. I'd imagine they're. I'd imagine there's. You know, I'd imagine they've been tricked into certain things and been there's ways to keep tabs on them and stuff and things to that effect. But I'm watching, but walking in the redwoods. Oh, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I'm jealous. I wish I had some redwoods. Mikey, I'm at a chat for a bit. Gotta go pup. I'm pretty sure he means go to the bathroom. No problem, bro. I cannot wait to get to New Zealand. I cannot wait. I really cannot wait. I want to link up with a few of you guys over there. I really do. I want to link up with a few of you guys when I get over there. I cannot wait to get there. It's gonna be hard to pick. It's almost like like I guess when somebody like comes to New York City for the first time or whatever, and they only have limited time, and you're like, oh, like you have to pick a certain number of things you could sightsee. That's what it would be for me. I'd be like torn between what I'd want to go to and what I'd want to do. Like that's like New York City, like in that, like New Zealand is that for me. Like I'd be so torn about like making the right decision, what I should see, what I shouldn't see. You know. That whole place is awesome. That whole place. When am I going? I don't know. We have a lot we have a lot to do here, so I put that on the back burner because we have a lot more priorities here that need tending to. Um, so I had to, I probably would have been there already, but I had to put it on the back burner. So I mean, hopefully, as soon as I can, I'll go. As soon as I'm able to, I'll go. I won't even think about it. Family first, brother. We ain't going anywhere. I hear you. I hear you, bro. I was just really itching around Christmas, man. Cause when it's cold here, it's hot there. When it's hot here, it's cold there. And I don't know how I forgot that when Mark was on last week. I think he was here, right, or 2 weeks ago. Mark Capel. I always want to call him Capel, but Mark Capel. When he was here, he was like dressed for winter, and I'm like, how did I not? I don't know how I didn't put it together because like when it was winter here, I was like, oh cool, it's gonna be nice and warm over there. But I don't know how it just slipped my mind. It's kind of the reverse. It's just the complete reverse. Yep, I understand. Yeah. Well, it'll happen. Like it'll happen. So that's where I'm comfortable with it. You know what I mean? Like it'll happen. But hopefully, there's a few things I want to do. Talking to a couple guys. I don't know if they want to be named, but I want to go over to Cali and do something with them. Um, I believe they are in. I believe they're in North California or something. So I forget exactly. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong about that. We've got a lot to sort out first. Someday, sooner than later, we could travel. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Got too many kids to be selfish on. It is what it is. Jimbo, there he is. What's up, bro? Iron Mike. The blue wrench looks good on you, bro. Thank you for modding. I appreciate all you moderators. Whether you're here right now or not, I appreciate you guys. It's a low-paying job, so appreciate you. Jimbo, where are you located over there? You're in California. Where are you located? I forget. Sean is one of the mods, Sean Patterson. You remember we shared? He's been on here, whatever. We've shared one of his videos too before. He's got a channel up now with a couple of videos. So, it is in SoCal. Okay, Riverside, SoCal. All right. So hopefully I'll be able to get out there and do an expedition one day. That would be very cool. With a couple of the guys. Sean has a channel up now with a couple of videos so far. I'm sure there'll be more to come. So I just put in the community tab today, so go check that out. He doesn't have a lot of subscribers yet, which is fine. I mean, he's got a lot for now, but rather him have good people, and that's exactly what you guys are. Seven's a lucky number, Sarah. Just saying. 7? Are you talking about kids? Don't do it, bro. Don't do that to me. No, we weren't. Man, I'm not gonna even get into it. We should have been cut off. Bob, what's up, my brother? Good to see you. Thank you for being so active on the channel. Very, very kind comments. All of you. I really can't complain. Oh, it's frozen. Okay. Let's see. Is it frozen for everybody? I was just actually sitting still for once, so that might have been it. All right. Yeah, she's probably struggling with service. Good to see you, brother. It's all good. No, you're live. Okay, cool. You're not frozen, Sharon. All right, thanks, guys. Yeah, her Wi-Fi is probably struggling. The the white circle of death, some people call it, which I think is pretty funny. So when you see it, you're like, oh. The cold doesn't matter anyway. You're damn right, bro. Let me tell you, we in our house we thrive in storms. Like when a storm's coming, we're like giddy. First of all, it seems to be, we joke, but it seems to be good luck. Like it's not even a joke, but we say it all the time, kind of like laughingly. But bad weather seems to be good for us almost. And I tell you, I do better in the cold. For those of you who don't know, I suffer with PTSD from Afghanistan, and obviously it's very, very hot over there for the most part. And when I get really hot, I get messy. Basically, I get flashbacks, things to that effect, whatever. Not to get into I'm not trying to have like a pity party or get into like any weird, mode here, but like seriously, like I don't do well in the heat for a while, so I like the cold better myself, to be honest with you. I always did, but Rob S, there's one of the guys going to be out there tomorrow. The other one is Montauk is Strange. Go to his channel if you get a chance. Throw him a sub. It might help him out. You might like it too, because we're going to be at Camp Hero hopefully next month. Hopefully. I hope I can get out there too, and whatever. We'll see how it goes, because we got the baby on the way soon. Sorry, watched that movie too many times. So that stone next to that concrete slab, what were those markings? All right, so Rob was there. Rob was actually behind me, but he was at his car, I think, and Honestly, I don't know, bro. But if you're talking about that one piece that was sticking up, that's what drew me in originally. Because I was like, that's an interesting thing. It's intriguing me. It almost looks like it was carved. And I didn't see markings. But then again, I was literally leaving. I drove the car all the way back in and like drove up to there. And I hopped out of the car and I started filming because I something just told me to go back. And I did it. And I don't know. So, long story short, I don't know exactly what was on there, but I will check it out. I will check it out again. Yes, yes, very true. The rain is good luck. Yeah, for us anyway. It's why it is Meadow's middle name. Yeah, true. True story. Meadow Rain, yeah. So, yeah. Rained in Michigan all day? Yeah, shit. Listen, man, we got rain a lot this week. This past week and this week. Um, you know, it is what it is. Like, you know me, you guys know me by now. I'm not gonna if I get time and I want to go out, like the rain ain't gonna stop me. It's not gonna be necessarily great for as far as videos go because like most of the time I'm using the phone and it hits the screen. If a big drop hits the screen, it shorts like it makes the smartphone do all this shit. Like it thinks my finger is like doing this like so I have to like angle it backwards and I have to continuously like sometimes I have to like hold it here like under my hood. Like I have to wear my hood out over it and like hold it up here and like it gets tricky. It gets tricky to make a decent video in the rain, but I'd rather try than not try. And it's refreshing, to be honest with you. You know, as long as you're going home right afterwards, no difference with me. I get soaking wet, who cares? A lot of weird cryptids come out in the rain though. So don't a lot of weird shit. I mean, you even heard that growl. Like that thing screamed at me. Like it, as loud as it was for you guys, that growl cut me to my core. I think I yelled "whoa" a couple times because I was just like I was thrown all the way off. I was being cautious and like and respectful and protective, but like I think I stepped on a stick and I was like, "Oh, sorry," and it was like still like it was this. I guess you call it guttural, like uh, it was deep. I'm sick of the rain. Yeah, you rock. Thank you, brother. If that was for me. Mr. Mills, what's good, everyone? A little bit of rain here in Bama. Bama! I used to actually live in Bama for a little bit when I was stationed at Fort Benning. Um, honestly, we messed up our like credit in Georgia at Georgia Power, so we had to go to Alabama Power. So it's basically that was what the whole thing was. I think I can't remember another reason why we went to Bama because it was further. Maybe we wanted to be further. I don't know. I love it, but the bugs so bad. Yeah, you know, the rain keeps the ticks down. That's the only good part. Is the rain keeps the ticks down. That growl, I would have gotten out of there fast. Yeah, I I wasn't deep in, but I immediately almost went the wrong way. Like I immediately almost went the wrong way, and I would have went so deep in there. Like if I would have went in as far as I thought I had to go out, I would have ended up so far back there in dark, in the pitch black. And I got this big ass flashlight now, but let me tell you, that light is not like it's cool because it lights up a lot, but it's almost like you're lighting up like a scary movie. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know. I'm real. I'm the real deal. I don't give a shit. Like I've been to war. I'm telling you, I'm scared at night in the woods, like by myself. It's just what it is. What's up, Mike? Thanks for the shout out. Nah, you got it, bro. As subscriber Sundays for you guys. Like if so, I was saying this when I got on. If um, if I got a guest on, I'm not gonna call it Sub Sunday because I feel bad that I can't always get to you because we have a guest. Like, we might be, we might be talking or whatever, and if I can't get to you, I'm gonna feel bad about it. So I'm just gonna call it like Bigfoot top topics, right? And then like we'll always squeeze in a sub Sunday or whatever. But you guys can always reach me too. You know what I mean? Like I always try to get to you. Always try to get to you because well, what's the point? Otherwise, what's the point? You know. Derek Dixon, what's up, brother? Hey, first time catch you on live, brother. I had to tweak some of the settings so you could be here because I noticed when I do something to the settings, you don't see the videos and shit, and it's kind of screwy. But I'm gonna have to just watch my mouth as well. That shit don't matter. I clicked one of the buttons, so it don't matter. As long as it don't go to kids YouTube, I'm okay. Like I just don't want my mouth on a kid's YouTube because yeah, Georgia Power. Scotty B. Yes, a little early. Yeah, I gotta go out early tomorrow. Well, I don't gotta, but I gotta. So we're gonna go out really early tomorrow with Rob and Brian from Montauk is Strange. So, well, that's his channel. He's done a lot of stuff. He's been on, whatever. I don't want to blow his spot up, but he's been on shows on TV. He's got a book, at least one. Very, very established fella. You guys will like him. First time meeting him in person, but don't matter. I think you guys will like him, and he's gonna be good out there. He'll be good out there. He gets out enough by himself. Bob, the best time to sneak around in the rain. No sound. That's my favorite time to go deer hunting when it rains. Of course, that was all you, bro. You do rock, and thanks for checking that rock. Oh, absolutely, bro. Anytime. If I could do it, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Kyle Ray, what's up, bro? That's our wild subscriber right there, man. That man's off the hook. Todd, what's up, Strangeland? What's up, Todd? Hey, Mike, I thought you come on a bit later on Sundays. I do. Tomorrow's an early day. I'm gonna be like Rob said, can't wait. Gonna get out early tomorrow because I have something to do later in the day. So I cannot afford to like oversleep and make Rob sit outside again, like I did once before. So, yeah, that's that. But yeah, so I have to be out on time so I can get back on time so I can do what I gotta do with the fam. So that's why we're on early tonight. I wanted to come on early rather than for even a little bit rather than just blow it off. You know what I mean? Especially because we haven't had a subscriber Sunday in a while. So just wanted to check in with you guys. I get to see them all, brother. Loving all the latest videos. Stay safe, man. All right, cool, awesome, bro. Good, Derek. That's good. I know there was a problem for a little while, and I figured out what it was, so I had to tweak it. You guys are just saying hi to each other. I experience a lot more in the damp and rain. Yeah, strangely, bro. I know, bro. It's weird. Like weird shit happens. You know what I mean? Weird shit. It ain't either. I don't know. It's just not normal. It's not like I think the reptilian are more comfortable in the rain, is what it is. I feel like they're more comfortable, or they move better, or they're more energized, or something. Maybe they need water. You know what I mean? Some of them may need water. Maybe they can move through when it's downpouring. Maybe they can move through the rain easier, like on dry land better. That's kind of one of my theories. I don't have facts behind it, but they tend to give off a sulfur smell, which is something I smell. They tend to do this like clicking thing, which is something I hear. So that's why I kind of chalk it up to its them making it weird for me. You know what I mean? It's what's the matter, puppy? Maybe there's a storm coming. Either that or maybe they're doing fireworks. So the dog's hiding. Hello to each other. Sharon Miller, hello. Hi all. Did Buddy say anything when you were walking out? Buddy in the white car? No. So it wasn't anything bad. It wasn't even a bad. It wasn't anything bad. It was a guy. It was one of those guys I was talking about that brings his dog. They got in their car. uh, it was just an older couple with their dog. Yeah, that was it. And I don't know why he was looking at me so hard, but he didn't even see me flipping the bird, so it's okay. Doesn't matter. He didn't see it because he would have said something or whatever, been more hostile, like they were friendly. So, but I see them there all the time. It's only them, and this one other guy comes with two dogs. That's it. And they actually put me onto a spot that I don't know how to get to yet. But they put me onto a spot that they said is more beautiful, like than that one. So I'm gonna have to look into it. I know the area, but I don't know. They said I got to cut through some businesses and stuff to get back there, and then you could find it. So I'll see what I could do next time. Well, at least because if they're not letting me in this place, if they're not letting me in here, I'll go try the other one. You know what I mean? Strangelands. I was on another channel, but now G Spikes is on. Not fussy when certain people think Sasquatch is pure flesh and blood only and preach it out that way. Topic needs to be open minded. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't mind that people think that. Like, everyone has their own, has to work through their own way, bro. But, like, if you hit a brick wall a lot and you see somebody else isn't, or whatever, or like someone's like, hey, check this out. And, like, you're right. Open minded will help you. You know what I mean? Like, even if you're just open minded and try it, if it don't work, it don't work. Now you proved yourself right anyway. So either way, you're good to go. But it's not just flesh and blood. It's not. I wish it was that simple. You think I don't wish that? I wish it was. Not that I don't care either way. It's cool. It's all cool. But it would be a lot simpler if I was just walking after something that could only duck down and hide behind a tree and throw a rock to make itself go poof up into the woods. Like, that would be cake. Be easy. Or the dog's hiding because you got big feet people in the backyard. I hear a lot of things, Kyle, bro. I hear a lot of things, bro, about people's dogs. They're scared when Bigfoot's around, or they Bigfoot don't like them. Bigfoot eat dogs. All this shit. Bigfoot are in my backyard a lot. Bigfoot have been around this dog a lot. Here, you know how he reacts? He's a service dog. How he reacts is that he'll tell me if he sees one clear as day. He'll tell me that there's a person. That's how he reacts. Like, he responds that there's a person in the yard. And I know there's no people in my yard, so you gotta wonder what he's telling me, right? But otherwise, he just sniffs around, walks around. But he's his normal self, so it could just be how it is here. You know what I mean? It could. I'm not saying people are telling falsities, but I've never seen that. I've never seen him be scared of being when the Sasquatch are around. I mean, I've had my eyes on him, like watching through the camera, and then noticed he just came on screen. The dog came on screen and kind of went right past in front of them. Normal self. Sometimes I think there's other things that get involved. And because we see and because we know a little bit about Sasquatch, they get the blame. And that's just what I think. But maybe it is Bigfoot. I don't know. I've never seen that side of it, so it's hard for me to relate. That's all. Awesome to hear, and peace and quiet is better for you and the big guy. Yeah, it is. It's nice. That one spot, there might be more big guys in there than I thought, but that's why I call it the alpha area. Is because it's the biggest one I've ever seen. And with my eyes, you know what I mean? I've seen bigger on, like, New Zealand stuff, Vince's stuff and other stuff out there, and I've seen even Strangeland here. I've seen King Kong on his. He sent me a picture earlier. It's King Kong standing there, plain as day. You got to know what you're looking at. You got to know exactly what you're looking at. But he's standing right there between the trees. You can only see his, but Tim, there's no way to mistake it. You cannot mistake it. Heck yeah, you find the coolest places hands down. I if you would have watched me in the beginning, I did suburban squatching for the majority because that's something that I had to learn for myself to know if they were right in suburbia and stuff, and then I wanted to pass it out there and show that they can be and are close to homes and stuff, and they are. That was my main mission, suburban squatching, basically. So now we're on to the pretty areas, the rural areas, the wooded areas, all that stuff. So it's gotten very different lately. Yeah, it's cool. A lot of nice areas. I think some or most love pets of people they interact with. Right. Okay, that's a good way to put it, bro. It's a good way to put it. Daily Dan, dude, I didn't get notifications. You were on. I would have been here sooner. Oh, it's all right, Daily Dan. I came on very impromptu, very, very, very random, if you will. I'm usually on later, obviously, but Matt Smith, what's the tallest one you've seen, and did it look like Patty filmed? The tallest one is the one I'm talking about. I was just talking about, actually, and he was pushing 20 foot. It's just giant. He didn't look like anything I ever saw. He didn't look like anything I ever saw. He was like ugly, disgusting looking, like just almost like a distorted like face, like just he looked like an overgrown like a giant with gigantism, like a like a Bigfoot with gigantism, if you will, or like something like that. Like it was just I don't want to say he was ugly, but he was. Most Sasquatch have like a beautiful trait to him, like what I mean. This guy was pretty funky looking. um, as far as like the Patty film goes, like I mean, I've seen it. The closest I got to it is actually Bubba walking away. I just I think the video itself is just called Long Island Bigfoot. You'd have to go back about 2-3 months, but you could see him. You got to clock him. You might have to watch it. Some people said they had to watch it twice to catch him, but it's a short one. It's only like 30 seconds, but you'll see him walking through the pines. It's not as close as Patty video, like by any means, but it's mine. It makes me happy to get it. Bouncing between shows here. It's all good, bro. If there's a better one, rock it. I wouldn't listen to me. Scotty B.U. Siegel. What the hell? Greetings from South Carolina. He's doing Daily Dan. You trespassers. You trespasser, LAB. Shut up. This guy's such a jerk. Papa Craig, what's up? Papa Craig's awesome. Hello, people. YouTube finally snitched mic'd out to me for being on air. Maybe he was a mountain giant. You know what? Like we're I guess what people call flatlanders. Like we don't have a lot of our highest elevation isn't even that high. So there's literally no mountains here at all. It's literally an island like barely above water. Like so I don't know. I think I think he just is there, like, and he's never been messed with. Like, nothing was ever back there, ever. And then they put a road back there, like, one day, which still nobody goes back there. If I could show you this place, you'd be like, holy shit, like, what is this government dumping money scenario? There's politics behind it. There's politics behind it. It's all property that was bought, and there's some kind of, money being funneled through. And that's land that nobody it's just there. It's just there. And you'd think you couldn't go back there, but I just push the limits, obviously, because of what I do. I have to push the limits to where I go. I have to find places where the people aren't. How can they hide in plain sight? So I did a little video the other day about like cloaking. Um, so it's the veil for the most part. You know what I mean? They stand behind the veil. So it's like they could be kind of right next to you or even in front of you, whatever. But it's I call it a cloak net. Like I call it a cloak net because people know the word cloak and people know the word veil. So like I kind of like connected it. So it's not necessarily like they cloak just themselves. They're cloak netting an area, and basically it's almost like cellophane, if you will. If you could have cellophane up, so now like you could kind of like poke yourself through if you wanted to, and kind of peek through the veil and like open it. And they could close it back up if they want, but for the most part, they just peek over the top of it, or peek around the side of it. That's why you'll see like sometimes people be like, "Oh, I see a face," or "I see this," but you can't prove it because you can't see the rest. Well, that's because they're not showing you at all. They might have a bend that's a bend and tuck that comes this way, and and at the top peak it's 7 foot off the ground, and it's an 8 foot Sasquatch. So all you're seeing is this because he's got the veil from here to the ground, and he's just poking his head over, or just his eyes over, or just this, or just that. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it gets a little tricky, and it's hard to explain, and not in person. You know what I mean? But like last time I was out with Rob, I was able to be like, here, this is what they do here, da, 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 da. You know what I mean? And with the snaps, they stand between the snaps and this and that. And he was like, oh shit, okay, like, and it was very quick. Like he got it like that because I was able to show him, right away. And if you watch the video, it might help, I guess. A lot of people said it was helpful, but you know, if you guys have more questions, we'll go into it deeper though, for sure. I don't mind. I saw one last week that looked like an NBA player, tall, about 8 feet, but it was skinny and slanky. It looked like it wasn't getting enough to eat. I believe there's different types. They have different purposes. Same, you know what I mean? If the Sasquatch was like a gatekeeper or a soldier or whatever, it might have to have bulk. You know what I mean? If there was one that was that was a runner or something, you know what I mean? That had to do things like maybe it wouldn't, it would be more purposeful for it to be, skinny and cut. You know what I mean? Like I've seen skinny cut ones, like really skinny and cut one. Like they're very muscular, but they're fairly skinny. Huge feet. Those guys have huge feet. The skinnier ones, it's weird. Maybe it's because their ankles are skinnier, but they got huge feet. And I've seen ones that are just all upper body. I've shared that photo with you guys. He was just all upper body. He looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow. He looks like he's wearing, those big marshmallow jackets? I used to wear them to school in like the 90s, but literally the guy looks like he looks like he's wearing like 3 of those. He's just shit brick house. I went and got a bunch of photos and video of heavy timber where you saw the big giant. Oh, cool. All right. That's cool, Stranger Land. Yeah, that thing was huge, bro. Massive. That was a big boy. That's why King Kong. It's the best way to put it. Scotty B. Onions or French fries. Jeez. Hey, Judith. Welcome. Man, I'm happy you guys are all here. I appreciate you stopping through, for real. I didn't expect it, but it makes me wonder how they got to Long Island. Yeah, I think they've always been here. You know what I mean? But not, a lot of that is, if you're going into them being just a flesh and blood, then you'd have to wonder how they got here. But there used to be a land bridge. They are great swimmers. I mean, I don't know how great, but I know they swim. And if we can swim, just imagine how good they could swim. Their strength is unmeasurable. You know what I mean? So they could probably swim fast and hard. But I mean, I know they use portals for a fact. Like, so, I don't know how far they go. Like, literally, there's a spot where I know they have a portal that goes, literally, it's just a water gap where people are around. It's a water gap that's probably 300 yards across. And the portal goes from this side to that side. That's all it does, I imagine. I don't know if it goes anywhere else, but you could see where it goes. you know, it wasn't like, I don't want to act like, oh, like I just saw it. Like, no, it took a lot of it took a lot of like stumbling through and failing and figuring out what the hell was going on to just, you know, for them to, they put it in my, you know, they put it in me. When I get these magical answers, it's not like, oh, I figured this out, like, 'cause I'm so smart. No, no, they give it to me. They tell me, like, I'm handed it. It's a privilege, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? And I don't take it lightly, you know. But I'd imagine they could use portals to get in and out of here too. Papa Greg, I Polly, Mr. Mills. Okay, gotcha. Tons of ways they could hide tight in front of you. Yeah, no doubt, Carl. Oh, Daily Dan, that was your first one, bro. Good for you, man. I I I assume that you've seen a bunch, bro. Wow, good for you, man. Congrats. That's fucking huge. Your first one's a big deal, bro. Huge one's a big deal. It's a game changer. Now the sweat's off. Sweat's off. Now you're gonna see. Now watch. Once you get over that hump, ain't nothing. Papa Craig, appreciate you and your perceptions of humor on my part. Thank you. Yeah, true that. Some people ain't got a sense of humor. The ones here, Matt Smith, sorry. The ones here in East Texas have round heads. The only one I saw recently, the one I saw recently did, it would go about 8 foot. Yeah, I've seen, I've seen some with round heads. They don't have the conical, like the big point. Um, the young ones, like the really young ones, like pre-juvenile but after baby, tend to not have the conical too. Like from what I've seen here, yeah, even the females have less of a conical too. But not all of them have that like ridge, if you will. Um, that big one I was talking about, that looked like he was wearing the jacket. His head was all round. There was no point at all on it. His head was all round. So I totally get what you're saying, bro. This is better. That's why I'm here. All right, well, we're glad to have you, Strange Land, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, it wasn't my first one. I saw one when I was 11. Okay, that's what I thought. I got you. But either way, good stuff. I'm gonna check it because I started watching it and I got totally sidetracked. I forget what happened, but I started to watch it. Hello, Judith. How are you? Hey, Sharon. Yes, just waiting for Baby Meadow to get here. Yeah, we are. Don't rush it though. We still got a little bit. Strange Land, good check. Good choice. Mike's straight shooting. Nah, thanks, guys. Thank you. Simple Paul, we were both sick, twisted, and wrong. Oh, jeez. I'll read it. I'm like, what's his name? Uh, uh, shit. Ron Burgundy. I don't know if you ever seen this movie with Will Ferrell. It's called Ron Burgundy. Shit, maybe it's not called Ron Burgundy. Anyway, his character's called Ron Burgundy, and he reads anything on the teleprompter, like anything you put up there. Like, Hoping Baby Meadow looking like you, darling, not LIB. Congratulations, you both. All right, Paulie's getting blocked. Matt Smith. My sighting was south of Texarkana near Lake Wright, Patman. Very disturbing. Wow, yeah, I can imagine. I'm mad I didn't know about a lot of I'm mad I didn't know about a lot of stuff because I've been all over the world. Like I was in South Texas for a while, and there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in South Texas. And I was in San Antonio, San Padre Island. What was the other one? Like Sam Houston, like all these spots that have been getting crazy activity. I was over there, and like I just think about it, like, oh shit, like I had downtime too. If I would only known. And in Korea, like I think about all the forest and almost like jungle that was over in Korea. And all the downtime, if I would have had, like, if I would have used my downtime differently, Germany, like, oh, I was in Germany for a month. Like, I was just sightseeing, like, castles and speeding down the autobahn, whatever, like army shit, whatever. Excuse me. Texarkana near Lake Wright. Pat. That's cool. Jimbo, thanks, buddy. See, I'm doing it again. He's like when you guys talk to each other, because like I read it and then I stop myself. All right, stranger, no big deal. Appreciate you being here, bro. I'm not gonna stay on long. I didn't even expect to stay on this long. So, Mike, I've heard stories of them swimming between the islands up in Southeast Alaska. Awesome, bro. Awesome. See, thank you, brother. Yeah, I mean, we recently saw them in the water too, and I've thought I have before, and I've seen it elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like, but like, I can't say much. Like, I like to have my own experience. You know what I mean? So I could say for sure, and I did, and I didn't say anything, and a few of you came to me with that stuff, like your timestamps, your comments. Um, Bama Jeff sent something in. You know what I mean? Like a few of you guys were like, "Yo, check this out," and even Rob was like, "Yo, there's one in the water," and I was like, "Okay." Like, okay, it's really good to have. When Rob's there, it's awesome because it's really cool. It's nice. Or when Bama Jeff is there, it's nice. Like, so tomorrow should be awesome when there's that third guy there too. To hear, if I hear a third guy, like, oh, like they're like, it'll be nice. Like, it'll be very nice to have. Um, I've never been out with multiple guys before. I've only been out there with the only real success I've had, like was with Rob and with Bam and Jeff. The other people that have gone out, they don't usually consistently go, or they don't really want to go again. Sometimes, one guy saw Bubba. One guy saw Bubba and never came back out. That was it. Done. It was too much for him, and I get it. Like, I get it. Paulie T. Mr. Lee 3PO wants to pop on. I don't even see him. You just fucking with me? He's probably just fucking with me. I don't even see him, bro. We have all types here from what I gather. Yeah, shit, yeah. I mean, everyone wants to put it in a box, you know what I mean? It makes it easier. I get it. It makes it easier. Uh, it makes it it's more comfortable if you can categorize something. So when they have these types and variant types and stuff, we've already worked our way just at Long Island Bigfoot alone. We've worked our way out of the variants on the Dogman side and the Bigfoot side. We worked our way right out of the variants. So I don't know how that still exists like that. Like, um, maybe people don't put in the work and the time like that. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, I'd like to get around and look around and check some people out, but it's hard. We put in a lot of groundwork over here, and then I'm very limited right now. We got so many damn kids. Like, I'm very limited about how long I'm out for. You know what I mean? How much I'm doing, when I'm doing it. Like, it slowed down a lot as far as being in the field. So I try to get as much in as I can when I'm out. So you might see, like, after we go out, like, Monday, you might see the videos from that day for like 3 days. But like, I'm gonna try to, I might not get out again. So at least I'll stretch them out. I also saw that one looking over the fence. True story, bro. I remember that, actually, Daily Dan. I went to bat for you 100 times on that video, bro. People were being ruthless, and I'm like, look, man. I'm like, I'm in Long Island, and they look over my fence. So don't tell him that's not happening. Like, it's there. You could see it. It's there. You have what, a 7-foot fence? It's 8 foot. Clear as day. You can't really screw up the math when there's a fence. that's easily measured. And I'm an altar boy, Paul. Jesus. Greetings from Deucefield, South Carolina. It's me, Daily Dan, and it's dark out. And I got a burrito, even though I went to Taco Bell, and I don't smell anything. There's no scat, no sign of new footprints. He's so drunk, I know it. He's so drunk. I really love you still, Paulie. Matt Smith, there. This one was crossing the road at about 1 a.m. Oh, shit. Woke up today. Oh, Paul, Scotty, yeah. I hope you're feeling all right, Scotty. I'm going to check in with you soon, brother. The Black Forest in Germany has rich history of cryptids. It's on my bucket list to visit. See, like, I didn't know, bro. Like, I didn't know. Like, if I could find my SD card, because I was in the woods a lot, but not on purpose. You know what I mean? Not for that reason. Like, I was just, I don't know if you know how it's set up, but like everything has like a town and then a castle, and the castle's surrounded by forest, So like back in the day, the town would get attacked and they would retreat up into the castle and they would protect themselves that way. It's going way back, but around the castles or forests, so I would explore the forest around. It was cool. It was fun. Like maybe I'll see something, find something, like whatever. Got away from people for a minute because I was in Afghanistan, like literally I got medevac to Germany from Afghanistan. So I was still a little screwy from around, random people. So my camcorder footage, if I could find that SD card, is probably pretty awesome. But Black Forest sounds fun, bro. It sounds really fun. What the hell does she say? We finally got a babysitter. I'm making a comeback. Oh, Jesus. All right. You can. Oh, we'll come back to this. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah. We'll see. You ain't gonna do it. You need to sleep, lady. That's what you need to do. Rob S says more eyes. Yeah. True that. The eyes have it. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. That's what Paulie says. It's all fun and games until you see an alpha. True story, bro. True story. That's a true story. It's totally different. It's totally different. When I first saw in the area we were at today, when I first saw him, I was live actually. If Vince and like some other people didn't confirm it, I would have talked. I was talking myself out of it. You know what I mean? I was talking myself out of it, and they said something, and like so by the time the live stream chat comes up on Facebook, it's like a little bit of a delay. So I turned back again after I like kind of was talking myself out of it because I was filming it and nobody was saying anything, but it takes a minute. So I kind of went to turn and I saw it pop up like ding 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 ding, and I'm like, ah, shit, something's really there. And I looked back and I started laughing uncontrollably, like out of fear, out of like nervousness. Like some of it was like laughing because like I was kind of like still alive. Like I don't know, bro. Like a lot was going through my mind. And you're right, I never reacted like that from anything else. What does Bubba look like? Bubba is very distinct. So it looks like a chin strap, a gray chin strap. He's all black coat, but it looks like he has a gray chin strap, right? But it comes all the way around, and now it's getting thicker. Like I don't know if he's getting older or what, but now it's getting a little thicker. So it's kind of all the way around. But I put his picture on the thumbnail. I could post more. But that's him kind of in the brush over at the Locked World. He's locally. He was very local. Yeah, I could post my pics. It'll take me a minute to do it. I probably won't do it today, but I'll get to it. But he's all black. He's got a little bit of a conical head. It's growing bigger now. Like it's getting bigger. Um, it's cool. Maybe he's growing. I don't really know. I don't know how it works with them. You know what I mean? Papa Craig says I made it out of the approaches to the Wallowa Mountains today. Nothing made its presence known to me at all. To me all weekend. Uh, yeah. Sometimes, listen, I had months. It was like months, 6 months probably, where I had it. I mean, I had a little bit of activity, like I could see stuff, whatever, but it was nothing like what I was used to. Um, there's these big lulls where you might not see anything, but you gotta just keep pushing. Like it'll happen. I don't know if you've had your experiences yet, or like, or a lot of them, or what. It's my scenario is a little different than most, so I don't really, I don't really understand the elusive part necessarily. You know what I mean? Kind of like wherever I go, they pop up. But I think I not I think I have a different taste than your average Joe. So, um, yeah, it's hard for me. Always bear gifts is a good idea. Bearing gifts. A lot of people tell you don't do it. I don't know. Just shit. If you show up to a person's door with something, that appeals to them, especially like if you show up to Paulie's with a bottle of booze, he's gonna greet you better even if he's in a bad mood. If you show up to somebody's house that likes bud with a sack of weed, they're gonna greet you differently than if you just popped up without it. If somebody's into snacks and you show up with Little Debbie's and Entenmann's, they're gonna be happier than if you just popped up and you know. So I always feel like I should come bearing gifts, like if possible. Sometimes I can't afford it. Sometimes I don't have shit. I'm not stopping. Whatever. But I always try to bear gifts, possible. Just my opinion. This one, guys. I would love to watch the sunset there. That is on my list. Scotty B, you want to come? I'll take you with me. We'll go together. Land of the long white cloud. That is what that means, by the way. For those of you who don't know. Aotearoa. I always tear that shit up bad. I tear it up every time. A couple of hours in the forest isn't going to cut it. Days, weeks, months, they need to see you. Yeah, no doubt. So, for my backstory, for those of you who don't know, I walked those woods for 5 or 6 years. Almost 6 years at Bubba's before he revealed himself. So, and I wasn't necessarily like expecting anything, but talking out there, like talking and whatever. But I walked there, so it took a long time before, like the kickoff, if you will. Scotty who? Yeah, that one looking over the fence is legit. I don't care what anyone says. Isn't the fence like 8 feet? Yep. I know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah. Yarg, Mikey. At least you got it there, Craig, next time. Yeah, it's got to be true that. Scotty, yeah, I don't know how tall that fence was at his house, but no doubt. I was in Afghanistan and Iraq in 1991. Oh, that's what's up, bro. I know you're a vet. Thank you for your service, Dan. Scotty J. Damn, the Scots are taking over. Scotty J. What's up, Mike? Have your neighbors ever seen one when they visit your house? Are they aware of the research you do? No, they're not. And no, I don't think they have. I don't. It's different here. We don't really talk to our neighbors like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if anything, my neighbors across the street, they're fairly new. Like they've only been here like 5 years. They're cool. We like, I'll take in their garbage cans and whatever if they're whatever. We'll interact a little bit, but that's about it. Other than that, no, we don't really talk to our neighbors at all. We're looking to move soon, so I'm kind of interested in how that's going to happen. So what's going to happen with that? So I'm pretty sure, and it's going to move with us, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. The activity, I mean, will move with us. Papa Craig says, "Is Sarah leaving? Did I miss something? No, okay. Eric Monroe, my man. What's up, brother?" Papa Craig says, "Yes, Scotty, I'm not looking for them. Really, I'm paying attention, but if they want me to know they're in the area, they'll push a tree over near camp. Paul, you hitting the moonshine. It's got to be flying high again. Do 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 do. All right. Matt Smith says, "I've been driving East Texas for over 29 years. This is a first sighting, and frankly, didn't believe in them. Now I'm trying to find out everything I can on them." Yeah, it kind of happens, bro. You know, some people choose to ignore the facts still, even if they see them, they choose to ignore because it doesn't fit their mold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like if I was a hunter and like hunting was my life or whatever, and I had to be in the woods, or I was like a logger or something, and like and all I knew was like scary stories of them, whatever, like, or I had a fear of them, or I had a bad encounter, I might want to pretend they didn't exist too. You know what I mean? Because I had to work out there all the time. But for me, it's all leisure. Everything I do in the woods is leisure. Everything. And I love it. Some people say, "Don't let them come to your house. Don't let them follow you home." You don't have a damn choice. I don't know. I don't know who told people that. Uh, you don't have a choice ever. And if you think you went into the woods or you went camping and they didn't follow every last person from their home, you're bugging. You're bugging. Um, they know every. They got tabs on everything. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's not a big deal. If they wanted us, if there was some grand master scheme plan, it would have been done. You know, some people like to say they lie in wait and they have this big master plan and they're sneaky and they do this and they do that and don't trust. Why? Why wait? When the snack is right there over and over and over again, why wait to eat somebody? Man of Light, what's up, my brother? Hey, bro, just came in from the new area, sweating, and need to get some chow. All right, brother, good to see you. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were out again, too. And they've been getting a lot of stuff. Bada bing! Dark Hour Paranormal. What's up, bro? Dark Hour. I'm gonna be going out with Robin Montauk Strange Brian tomorrow, so we gotta figure out. We'll talk soon. I'm not gonna talk on here to you. But good to see you. Thank you. I'm so far behind. We're over an hour now, so I am gonna wrap up. Let's give it another 5 minutes or so, and then ask your last questions or pop in, say your last goodbyes, and blase. Because I need to eat too. Actually, now that I think about it, I will not hunt again. I can't get it out of my mind. I haven't told anyone about it, especially in my work. I hear you, bro. You might, you might hunt again. You might get out there again. You might, just give it time, bro. Work through it, bro. Seriously, just work through it at your own pace. Yeah, I mean, you can always reach out to me anytime, Matt, bro. I mean, I don't care. I'm not like some unobtainable fucking guy. Like, you know what I mean? It's easy. Just if you have Facebook, just go to the Long Island Bigfoot Facebook page and just message me there, and we'll go from there. Do you ever fear they may turn on you out there? No, never. I'm very cautious because, very, very cautious because I am respectful because I don't want to piss them off. I've been scared numerous times just by being startled by the sheer size, by by the fear of whatever. Like they could crush me at any given time if they wanted to. But as far as the Sasquatch go, no, not really, bro. Not really. Like I said, there's been probably by now thousands of times that I'm aware of, that I'm even aware of, that they could have just plucked me like a flower. You know what I mean? But no, I don't really have that much fear. They scare the shit out of me sometimes, but small steps, Matt. Sharing will help you. True that, bro. Scott Who says they're smart to just stay away from us. I wish it wasn't like that, but we all know there's people out there that want to kill them. Yeah, um, yeah. A lot. There's some that are by roads. Like there's some that are by us, and they're really close to us, and they're really close to our houses, and really close to our parks, and our neighborhoods, and our businesses, and all sorts of shit. Then there's other ones that are back set a little further, and they don't most likely are probably the ones that have a distaste for us. I suggest if you're, if you see one in like a state park or something, they're probably going to be more used to you because they know, you know what I mean? They know that you're there. They're used to people. If they're around a campsite, they're used to people. If you're in the middle of nowhere, treat it a little differently than what I'm talking about. Because it's all, like, where Long Island is, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there really is no point in given time anywhere where you're that seriously too far away from civilization. So I walk a different line than many places. So I kind of call it suburban squatching because it's not just like the middle of nowhere Bigfooting. Oh yes, we will. All right, threaten me with a good time, DHP. I was just going to say the same, Sharon. Matt, don't stop going out there, enjoying life. They're here to protect the earth. Talk to Mikey, he'll tell you. True, yeah. So Sharon, well said. I don't know why I didn't think of that, but yeah. I've been healed by them. Like I've been healed by them. I've never been hurt by them. I've been healed by them. Um, they're beautiful, bro. They're a beautiful thing. Like they're 100% awesome. So, uh, you know, I can't say that's the way they all are. I can't because I don't know, but I can just tell you my experiences. All right. Sad Squatch, what's up, brother? All right, guys, I'm gonna bow out. Sharon, Matt, take care. Yeah, I agree, Sharon guy. Yeah, hopefully it'll. Yeah, if you need me, bro, just message me. All right. Kai Salas, that's what happens. You're not alone. Steve Isdale talked about this too. How once you see one, you're not ready for it. Every time you go in the woods, it's gonna be on your mind. Yeah, yeah, for the most part. Dies horizontal or vertical matter for the veil? I mean, would horizontals still be looking at them vertically? Um, I don't know how that works, to be honest with you, bro. Or like gravity doesn't seem to matter as far as like our 3D, like you know what I mean, like how like oh if there's a person, they must stand this way. I've seen them sideways, all sorts of shit. You know what I mean? If you can almost sometimes turn your photo, like you might see something and be like, what is that? But you know, it's something like you can turn your camera sideways or even upside down sometimes and then see it. Um, I know this is getting a little more down the line, but yeah. I read dies, but I knew what you meant. After I got to the end of the sentence, I knew what you meant. All right, no problem, Matt. That's all anyone can do is relate their experiences. Yeah, yeah, I do what I do, bro. I try, man. Exactly. Like I can only tell you what I do and what I did and what I've done, and I don't like to speak for the Sasquatch or for anything as a whole because I don't know. I don't know. But I know where I've been and what I did, so I'll just put it up there for you guys, and you guys interpret it pretty well. Um, I don't know. Every last one of you is pretty awesome. No complaints. I appreciate you guys. Your feedback's great. Your timestamps are cool. Your time is awesome. Mark Olstead, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Oh, Matt, thank you for your service, bro. All right, Strangeland. Well, we're about to bow out, but I could talk to you again soon. Wifey is messaging me, so I do not want to ignore her much longer. So I hope you all have a blessed night. And we'll talk to you soon, and hopefully tomorrow we'll bring you some good stuff. I'll have it posted by tomorrow evening. I think I have one more little extra big footage I could throw up too. Gavin, good to see you, bro. Glad you're here. I was just thinking about you. Audrey and Jamie, there you are. Hi, guys. Awesome. Some latecomers, maybe you were here creeping. Appreciate you. Either way. Eric Monroe, Strange Land, Western New York Bigfoot Research Organization. Guys, go throw him a sub if you haven't yet. He could use it. Jimbo, my ace, bro. Scotty B, Jimbo, thank you, moderators. I appreciate you guys so much. Joanne B, good to see you. Bob, thank you, brother. Sharon Miller, you know you're special to us. Thank you. All right, guys. Have a great night. If I missed you, I didn't mean to miss you. But talk soon. Have a blessed night. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I don't even know how to hang this shit up. I'm so bad. I'm the worst tech savvy person.